much do the companies like internationally value reaching out to the community, reaching out to the people?
It's a very important part of what we do. Both, I would say, both from a social point of view and from a business point of view. I think marrying the two, success is if you can marry both of these things from a corporate perspective.
Our speaker is Ray Lugo. He's the director of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration's John H. Glenn Research Center in Cleveland. He's responsible for planning, organizing, directing the activities required in accomplishing the missions assigned to the Glenn Center.
But you know, I'd have to say this, is I was fortunate to be here at UCF, and at the time I was here, it was actually called Florida Technological University, and I was part of President Milliken's problem trying to get all the students on board with the name change. So I spent a little bit of time in his office, and I would say it was an interesting time, but I actually ended up getting 2 diplomas instead of just 1. So.
If you're going to be an entrepreneur, everyone knows that it takes money to start designing whatever it is you want to make. Where do you get the money? How do you know who you can ask for or trust?
Over time, you'll build up enough experience and knowledge where many more people will trust you than they would initially with their money, right? Venture capitalists, you know, their job is to take a risk on people. But they're smart, right? They don't take a risk on anybody.
To sales, and to me, business development becomes more about relationships. So you're right, I mean, it is important as an engineer, or, you know, the social side of things is important. One thing that I think helped make us very successful is that I was selling products and services that I understood, so I was very confident. And so, and I truly believe in that. I think going to a customer and telling them about their, you know, how you can help their needs, if you truly understand it, goes a long way.
You know, I am rewarded by what I get to do, because my personal passions have to do with energy, science, and education. And I get to do all of those in the context of my job. So I got the NREL thing, I get to do the energy piece, that's great. I work on the National Science Board, which is a science-focused effort for the country, something that I'm particularly excited by. And then there's the component of Great Minds in STEM, which is I'm on the board of directors for this not-for-profit that's about increasing the participation of scientists and engineers in the marketplace, and specifically those that are in the underserved communities. And that one I'm particularly excited by. We actually have a conference every year, and the last couple of years we've had it here in Orlando, and this year we'll have it in Orlando as well. And so I encourage you, as part of the local community, to seek that out. Go to greatmindsinstem.org, and I think it'll offer you a lot of specifics, and it really is an area where I think you can see other professionals and see some role models, engage with industry. They got a career fair. It's kind of an exciting thing. It happens in October, and there's an award ceremony that goes with that. I encourage you to look that up.
How do you deal with setbacks in your job when you really believe in something and it does go your own way?
You know, I'm trained as an experimentalist, and one of the things that I learned about doing experiments is that you kind of have to do it once to figure out how to do it. Well, it's great to be at University of Central Florida on Senior Design Day. I'm happy that I get a chance to interact with students and get a chance to meet some of the faculty and get an opportunity to see what is going on here at the University of Central Florida. So I think some of the skills that we are looking for I think the next generation of worker in the energy arena is a very broad discipline sort of expertise. The real key, I think, to solving the challenges and the problems that the country has, certainly in energy, is really innovation.